Hey, what's up YouTube? It's been a while since I've made a video here on the E39 Source channel, but I wanted to take a request. I actually have 3 built up. It's been pretty busy. I've been doing a lot of leaf work. It's actually what I'm going to do right after I make this video. Here in northeastern Ohio, everything has begun to go to hell. So, gone to hell. But I still have the car, still working on it. Many upgrades to come in the future. It's just been a slow couple weeks. Anyways, this one is actually about something I did a while ago in the car that I never made a video about, and I thought I might as well touch on that now since it was one of those requests. I apologize, it's dirty in here. I have not had a chance to clean this for a couple weeks actually, and it's supposed to rain all next week, so I'm not even going to bother. I've just got filth everywhere. But anyways, this handle is not the original OEM handle that comes with an E39 produced before, I think it's September 2000. This is a February of 2000 model. Thought I'd go ahead and show you what the old one actually looks like. This is just sitting down here in my basement. There's the same brown and red-white wires in there. I think it's a harder leather here. This leather was all scaly and it's just nowhere near as high quality, probably because of its age. And you can see how the finish, I think it was supposed to look like this, is just totally worn off up here. And mine had a big gnarly chip in the back like that. So upgrading this piece for me was really worthwhile. So upgrading it from the other one was actually pretty simple. The worst part about it is this thing, which is what they used after September of 2000, is rather expensive. I think it's just under $200. It was pretty expensive, but it's really high quality. It's that black Napa leather is really nice. It matches the e-brake boot here that I got from ECS Tuning. Check out my channel for that video. But the install on this is actually pretty simple. So let's say you have your old one on here. You pretty much just want to peel this boot away, pull the right side towards the left, and lift up, and the right side towards the left. Oh, you don't even need to, and then lift up like that. And that's going to expose the wire. If you have an M5, this thing is lit. If I turn on the lights, you can see that it is illuminated red. And I'll turn it off and it goes off. If you don't have the M5, then you just don't have to worry about the wire. I'm pretty sure the rest of the install process is the same way. But this is that wire we were talking about earlier. So if you're going to take it off, the first thing you want to do is disconnect that wire from the wiring harness. May I say now that the wiring harness in the pre-9 of 2000 M5s, September, is different than the one after September of 2000. But you can make them fit. Here's what I did. The old wiring harness fit in. This is what the connector looks like. This part here comes from the car. This part here goes over to the light. Pretty much just squeeze these two things together and then pull out on, well, the part that I can't do with the camera, on that part there. Now, the hardest part about this is getting this off the actual thing, the gear linkage here. Well, I read one forum that said that you need to open up your sunroof, sit on the center console and pull as hard as you can, and that's actually what I needed to do. I had my right foot over there, my left foot over here. This thing is really on there tight. If it's been off before, it'll be a little bit easier, but you can't do it just by sitting in the car and pulling up like this using the center console as a pivot point. It's really hard to do, but it is possible. So if you do actually sit up here and stick your head out there and just spread eagle around this thing and give it crap, it will come off. But make sure you get that wire done first, because you're likely to freaking put it through the lights up here in the up on the headliner and stuff. But it will come off. The new one is a reverse install of taking this off. You line it up right and then pretty much just whack it and it snaps into place. Then the wire just runs down here under this insulation, and I actually cut mine. May make you a little bit nervous. The new wiring harness that comes with this over the previous one from the pre-September 2000, it is a bigger wiring harness, which is what this is. This one, and after September 2000, is a small wiring harness. I talked to BMW about it. They said all their wires are 12.5 volts, so I just went ahead and I did not modify the wiring harness in the car. I cut the adapter off the old stick shift knob, cut the adapter off the new stick shift knob, and then just put the brown wire on the brown wire and then the red and white wire on the red and white wire. There's only 2 wires. It's just electricity that we're dealing with here. So this is not the actual adapter that comes with this knob, but if you cut it off your old one and then just freaking electrical tape it on your new one, shove it in there, it works fine. And I did not at all modify the wiring in the car. That's just the wiring on the knob. So that was the best way I found to do that. Then you pretty much just snap this back in and you're done. You have a really high quality piece here. The pre-September 2000 M5s, and I think it was all the E39s, had problems with some of the brake work they used inside. I know this knob pretty much went to crap. This gear shifting knob went to crap. They just looked really bad, and BMW would replace it under warranty. But whoever owned this car the previous owner of this car never bothered to do that for some reason, so I had to, and I've got, you know, $200 in that, and combined maybe $200 in this piece here, but that's been worth it. So that is how to upgrade that knob. It's a simple process. Don't worry, guys. If you're comfortable cutting wires and just, you know, splicing the ends and then electrical taping it together, you'll do fine. It's not that dangerous. Don't mess with the wiring harnesses in the car too much. So in the future, I've got a couple videos planned. This center console piece, I'm going to replace the whole thing. I cannot get just this door. It looks terrible. I'm so sick of having that look like that. So I'm going to replace the center console. It's about $350, so I'm going to wait a little while, probably till spring, to do that. I'm also going to replace my floor mats. The backing has come off a little bit, and I've had to glue it. What do you expect after 155,000 miles? And I also replaced these cup holders just before I started the E39 Source channel. This was a really easy install. If you want me to make a video about that, I will. But I know a lot of them break. This piece here breaks off, and mine actually got stuck open. So I just bought that off eagleday.com and put that in myself. So there's that video. So in the future, expect maybe the cup holder video if you want to see it. The center console video. I'm not going to do anything for the floor mats. I think that install is pretty simple. I also had a request to talk about how to drive a manual. If anybody else would like to see that, let me know. I'll try to get on that before snow flies. And then I had another request to talk about my headlights. These are not BMW OEM lights, but I will make a video regarding that later. I have to go get some stuff out of the basement because my old lights are down there. Anyways, thanks for watching. Check out our tech site, techinform.us. My Twitter is twitter.com/JamesRSchultz. And yeah, I ended up putting this on here. You can see all the carbon on the trunk lid back here. It's just a sticker, comes off really easily. I put that on there the day Steve Jobs died. I'm a true nerd. All right, talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't. And I'll talk to you in the next video. Bye-bye.